Hello everyone, Old Man Cam here, back holding the microphone a suitable distance from his face, hopefully. Here to review another video game that I played in 2019. Today, I would like to review Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a Western RPG, a third-person action game in which you are a cowboy, a renegade, in the Wild West in the early years of America. Now, everything I've read about this game, everything I've seen on this game, this is one of the best games that came out the year it came out. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you I did not play enough of this game in order to warrant a true review score. And I think the problem that I have with the game is the problem that I have with a lot of modern games, is that games nowadays, with their storytelling, with their graphical capability, with their immersion, draw you in at first, and then you get hooked on the game from there. It moves on. A game will set up early with a lot of cutscenes, a lot of exposition for you, not necessarily in just speaking, but in setting the game up and setting the world up and setting the narrative up. And I have a hard time, honestly, I have a hard time getting into a lot of those games because I don't need a lot of immersion in order to be immersed in a world. I'll give you a perfect example: Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild starts off with you just climbing out, showing you the world, and a brief tutorial with a guy who basically shows you how to do things, or tells you how to do things, or tells you where to go, and then you learn how to do things as you go. This game is guilty of not even hand-holding too much, but trying to throw too much at me before I'm allowed to play the game. I mean, honestly, jumping into it, I felt like it was just cutscene after cutscene. It was move here, get a cutscene. Move here while a cutscene is playing. Do this while a cutscene is playing out. And it's not immersive for me. It's not immersive for me. Now, the game is gorgeous. The environments are beautiful. The amount of detail that they put into the game is nothing that I wouldn't expect of Rockstar at this point. They have made very detailed and immersive games with their Grand Theft Auto series, with Bully even, and now again with the Red Dead series of games. It looks really great. It looks amazing. The characterization of people is really good. I was looking forward to get into playing as Marsden and living out his tale. I've already read the story of the Red Dead series, so nothing would be really a spoiler for me playing through the game. And I've heard some people argue that may be why I didn't enjoy it as much as I did, but I don't think that's the case. Again, part of the immersion of the game is getting me into playing the game without cutting me off, without stopping me every 5 seconds to do something. I'll give you a perfect example of a very lengthy opening to a game that was really, really immersive. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Not a game that I played this year, but a game that I do want to review on this channel. Is a very long, unskippable, cold cutscene open, but it immediately gets you into moving around with the stick. That's a little bit of immersion. The story happens, and it doesn't tell you what's happening. It just shows you on screen what's happening. There's character talking you through certain points, but otherwise, it's a really good tutorial. They teach you how to sneak. They teach you how to shoot. They teach you how to take down enemies. They teach you how to learn how to hide behind things while you're fighting. Everything is not solved with a gunfight. And it moves through, and I don't understand what's happening. The first level of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, is complete and utter nonsense. But at the same time, as soon as you finish, you get thrown out into the world and you just get to play the game. It doesn't spend too much being immersive and just throwing cutscene after cutscene after cutscene after cutscene at you. The cutscenes are mixed into the gameplay, and they're short, and they're not expository. They're just, here you go. We're explaining what's going on now because we need to as a cutscene, but it's going to last 20 seconds. You're back into the game. You're playing the game again. And that's what this game, I think, was missing. That's why I jumped off this game really, really quickly. I remember being so disappointed by this game, and if I gave it a review now, it would be based on my complete and utter disappointment with the game. And I don't think it's fair to this game in particular, to do that. It's not because I fear hate, because I don't mind giving a game that I think is terrible, that everybody loves, a bad grade. But I don't think this deserves the grade I was going to give it. So, after all that being said, after 5 minutes of just spouting off, I give Red Dead Redemption 2 an incomplete. And I will see you tomorrow.